something I don't know. 不知怎么掩饰着自己，呼吸加速不安的情绪。
Miss Jin, come in.
Thanks. Mr. Chong, long time no see. Thanks for inviting me to dinner.
It's my pleasure. Sit down, please.
Thank you.
You two, sit down. Serve the dishes.
Yes, Mr. Chong. Thank you.
Mr. Chong, this stewed abalone with gravy is really tasty.
Yeah, delicious.
Praise from a person who has never eaten it before. I wonder if it's true. You dressed like this to visit me? Don't you think it's impolite? Perhaps your parents didn't teach you basic etiquette. But you should know better, right? Let me introduce my chosen daughter-in-law. The lady next to you, Miss Jin, is the daughter of the president of Dahua Electronics. She's a postgraduate from the University of Southern California. She just came back. I think she'll be a perfect partner for Tian Qi. I heard you were convicted of fraud.
Yes.
Don't think I invited you over because I approve of you and Tian Qi being together. Aside from your criminal record, judging from your family background and upbringing alone, you're not suitable for Tian Qi. My future daughter-in-law should speak at least 2 foreign languages. This way, she can help her husband to build relationships with others. When other ladies are talking about ikebana, art, fashion, and music, she could contribute to conversations. If you are not capable of this, what's the point of you staying with him? Don't feel wronged. I'm not against the little love story between you and Tian Qi. It's okay. If he has a fling, he's still young and active. I want to prepare you for the reality here. It won't work out.
I know you're biased against me, and I know you won't accept me. But I think you should consider Tian Qi's feelings. He is your son. You always impose your thoughts on him. I don't think that you're being fair to him.
I know what's good for him.
Then why don't you say it when Tian Qi's here? You never consider what he wants, but decide everything for him. You know that he wants chewing gum? He longs for friends. But why do you always deny them all? When he wanted to spend his childhood like other kids, what did you give him? You never asked him what he wanted. You only told him what he should do. And when he wanted to be comforted and craved for his parents' love, where were you? Ikebana, art, music, I can learn all of those. But caring is not something you can learn unless you are willing to.
So you're telling me you won't back down?
I know that you want to see me defeated and fleeing like a loser. But I'm stronger than that. If Zhong Tian Qi needs me, I'll be there for him. And I will always stay by his side.
I forbid you to ever enter my house.
We can promise you that, won't we? Zhi Xing, let's go.
Tian Qi. I'm Jin Shenmei.
I thought you'd changed, inviting us to dinner. Now I see your plans. After all, you're still clinging to your authority as a father.
Tian Qi, she's a fraudster. She isn't good enough for you.
Good or bad, it's none of your business.
If you step out today, don't you ever come back again.
I don't want to stay in this merciless place either. I'll go back to Tomorrowland with Zhi Xing. I'd rather live a poor but warm-hearted life than be stuck with a controlling father. Zhi Xing, let's go.
Tian Qi, are you serious about this?
I couldn't care less about the family fortune. Here's the Queen Mary left by Mum. I hope you cherish it. From now on, there are no ties between you and me.
I will make you change your mind. If you won't come back willingly, I'll be damned. If you two think life is so simple, you can't be more wrong. A storm is coming soon. After tomorrow, let's see where you two can find a shelter. You'll be sorry for today.
I can't take it anymore. Who does he think he is? In his mind, we all have to obey him. I won't listen to his nonsense.
Dad, aren't you being too harsh on them?
I want my son back home. I need the second heir of Yishine back.
Dad, he isn't a kid anymore.
I know you're feeling worse than me. After all, he's your dad. Don't worry about me. Remember, I'm a tough girl.
I spoiled him for too long. I must get him back home while I'm still alive. I need to get him back on the right path so that he can help you with our family business instead of wasting his time and talent.
I've always disliked the way he handles things. For those who disobey him, it always ends badly. His enemies either lost everything they owned, or crawled back to beg for his forgiveness.
Will he do the same to us?
I guess so. But he underestimates his own son. Like father, like son. I'm no less stubborn than he is.
Maybe Tianqi doesn't care about that. He just fell in love with a girl. Is that so intolerable?
Enough! I should have done it after he was born. From this moment on, I want him back on the right track. As his father, this is the last thing I can do for him. Even if he'll hate me for the rest of his life.
Dad! Dad! Dad!
I hate it when he judges you with his prejudiced values. Whatever happens, I'll protect you.
Miss Jane, you saw how Tian Qi was reacting. That's so typical of him. He always defies Mr. Zhong. His stubbornness isn't suitable for married life. I don't think his future wife can deal with his personality. I think you should think about it carefully. Really carefully, okay?
Miss Jin, how about we call it a night for tonight's dinner? I'll have a driver take you home.
You just said Tianqi is stubborn. But I think that's because he's protecting his beloved one. I appreciate a brave man like him.
Why did you say that to Jin Shamei? What's your game?
I just want her to know more about the man that she's getting married to.
Is that the truth? Or is it because you don't want Tianqi to marry another? Yarrow, you're not a good liar. Everyone can tell what's on your mind.
What's that supposed to mean?
I know everything. You and Tianqi dated before. The Queen Mary disappeared and our engagement was cancelled. But actually you had second thoughts, because Tianqi returned that day.
I didn't. Disrupting the engagement was Tianqi's retaliation for my being with you.
How do you explain these? The tip-off about Tianqi and Xia Zhi Xing. It was easy to find you. I got the address from the express company. Then checked the tape from the camera. It came to light. Ever since Tianqi came back, you can't get your eyes off him. And your behavior becomes strange. If that doesn't prove you still love him, I don't know what else will. There was this girl who made me a cup of coffee when I was tired, when I had difficulties. She stood by my side to support me. I wanted to keep that image in my mind regardless, so I've been playing dumb. But she's disappointed me over and over again.
Everything would have been perfect if you hadn't insisted on bringing Tian Qi back for our engagement. Do you know how hard it was for me to forget him? If he didn't come back, I wouldn't have had second thoughts.
If you did love me, you wouldn't have changed your mind. I know. You chose me because I'm useful for your career. It's absurd that even though I know the truth, my heart still beats for you. Lovers, without mutual trust, shouldn't be together. The materials you sent out destroyed our company. I should have fired you, but there's no way that Dad can manage the entire company on his own. So I let you stay.
Dad, alone? Where are you going?
There's a jewelry fair in Milan. I've decided to go. Perhaps we should use this chance to cool things off a little.
Tianjun, please don't leave me, okay?
I hope that while I'm away, you can think it over and ask yourself who you truly love. My flight takes off at 6 a.m. I need to go pack. I can't drive you home tonight.
Look, those little lights are so beautiful.
I feel like the whole world is a better place when I'm with you.
Of course it is.
Save it. Hey, check this out.
Huh? What is it?
The store is for rent. It's an ideal place to sell your jewelry.
The location and the layout are very good.
We can rent this store. That way you don't need to carry those boxes and set up a store on the street. You can call me at night. When I hear the shutter being pulled down, I'll know you're off work.
But it will cost a fortune to rent it. Forget it.
We can make money. It's not an issue. There won't be any difficulties.
Really? Since I was young, I could hardly make ends meet.
We'll figure out a way. Running a business is like this. With a fixed location, you can build a customer base. Wasn't it always your dream to open up your own store? I told you before, I'll help you realize all of your dreams.
Great. We're gonna have this store and then people will buy my jewelry. Maybe reporters will come to interview me.
Mr. Young Lady.
President, Tian Qi is with Miss Xia. Are you sure about the plan for tonight?
Tian Qi needs to know. As long as he's with that woman, their life will be miserable.
But President, they're his friends.
I don't care who they are. Your one and only mission is bringing Tianqi home.
Yes.
Coming! Who is it? Give me a break! It's the middle of the night. I need to sleep. Damn it! I'll beat you up. Who are you?
Our car needs to be repaired.
Car repair? Sir, the plate is missing.
If I had one, I wouldn't have come at this time. This is my mate's car. We need it urgently. 100 grand, if you can fix the rear shock absorber before tomorrow morning.
100 grand? But... Sir, you have no license plate. It's breaking the law.
Take it or leave it. I can find someone else.
Wait! Okay! Pick it up in the morning. Sir, please come out.
If you two think life is so simple, you can't be more wrong. A storm is coming soon. After tomorrow, let's see where you two can find a shelter.
Tianqi, why are you up so early?
I couldn't sleep.
Still worried about what your dad said last night?
My dad won't hurt me. But I don't want to drag you down and let you suffer.
Don't dwell on it. I think he said that out of anger. We can't hide and do nothing just because of your concerns. Otherwise, we'll starve to death before your dad comes to us.
I hope it's like you said and that I'm thinking too much. But when you're on the street, remember to be careful. No matter what happens, you have to tell me. Nanya, who bought this car?
Last night. A man came here to get it fixed. They said they'd be here in the morning to get it.
The car doesn't have a plate. What if this car isn't legal?
I'm the boss.
Who's the owner?
I am.
We get it, please. We received a tip-off. This garage is suspected as being linked to a drug cartel.
No way, officers. There are no drugs here.
Wait, are you sure it's our garage?
Right here's a search warrant. We've a right to search this place.
Hey. Found it. Huh?
Please come along to the police station with us.
But, officers, this isn't mine. A guy brought it here. I'm just a mechanic. I don't have anything to do with inside.
Officers, it's a misunderstanding. The car belongs to a client. We've got nothing to do with it.
We'll know more after an investigation. This place is a crime scene. We'll have to shut it down. No one can come in or out. Bring the owner with us.
Hey, it's our garage.
It's a mistake! It's a mistake!
Officers, he didn't do it.
Correct.
You got the
Let's
wrong
go.
guy. Find him. Officers, I told you. I didn't do it.
He's
It's not
innocent.
mine.
He didn't do it.
Chief,
Officers,
innocent.
let him go.
Wake up.
Wait, what's going on? How come Renault is connected to the drug cartel?
Someone set him up.
Missy. A newcomer?
Yes, nice to meet you. You want to buy gifts for your girlfriends? For handsome customers like you, I'll give you a 20% discount.
What a sweet talker. Here's a discount for you. We're all in charge of this amount.
Of course, fair enough.
300? Do we look like beggars?
Not enough? Sir, 3,000 is too much. I've run a business before. 300 is a fair price.
You should get out of here.
Ah! Please don't smash my cases. Tianqi made them for me especially. Ah!
You must pay your fees. Otherwise, get the hell out. Understood? What to see? Try calling the cops.
They charge us 300, but charge her 10 times more. Those hooligans are against her.
3,000 a day? She can't afford that much.
Right? I think she'd better not put her stall in Tianyi Street.
If those hoods come here every day, we'll have no customers. Our business will be going too.
You go tell her to leave.
You do it.
You go. I can't.
Hey, bad news, bad news. Today was a disaster. This morning, 2 officials from the Public Health Bureau came to check my kitchen, claiming the sanitation in my bar wasn't up to standard. They asked me to pay for professionals to disinfect it and gave me this order. Forced to close, must not open for a week. They're ruining my business.
Okay, thanks. I got it.
What did the police say? How is Renyao?
Renyao is suspected of colluding with a drug cartel. Based on the Drug Abuse Prevention and Control Act, his case was sent to the DA's office. And now the bail is set at 600 grand.
600 grand? Isn't that too much? It's not a murder or arson case. The bail is 600 grand.
Right, drug trafficking is more serious than murder. The police are allowing him bail. That's generous.
But he was set up.
What am I supposed to do? Where could I get 600 grand?
Mr. Wu, calm down. How about using that subsidy from winning the contest?
Our money was frozen this morning.
What is frozen? Ah!
Zhi Xing, you okay? Why is the case broken? What happened to you?
Nothing. I accidentally tripped.
Let me see.
Ah!
Take a seat. How come you hurt so badly? Is there anything you haven't told me?
2 hoodlums came to collect a protection fee. They smashed my stall. I wanted to protect it, so...
Cases can be fixed if broken. You shouldn't risk your life. Hoodlums came to your store. Why didn't you tell me?
You made the boxes for me. I didn't want them to smash them, so I fought against them. Don't be mad. I'm all right.
Honey, I'm not mad. I'm worried about you. I mean... If you told me, I could have at least picked you up.
Hey, what's going on in Tomorrowland? What big shot did we offend? Why are bad things happening to us?
What's wrong? What else happened?
It must be his doing. All these bad things wouldn't be happening now. I must go back to Yishan to sort things out.
Tianqi, can you tell me what's going on?
You should go with me. I'll explain it to you on the way. Mr. Wu, I'll try my best to bail Renyao out.
Oh, really?
Tianqi, can you help me deal with this sanitation thing?
Bailing Renyao is a top priority.
But I... Tianqi! Tianqi!
You're behind all of this, right? Renyao was set up. The fast food and bar was ordered to close. The subsidy for Tomorrowland is frozen. Did you do it right?
Tianqi,
You
stop
even asked
it!
the thugs to pull his Xia Zhi Xing, huh?
Stop!
Tianqi,
You even
stop
asked the
it!
thugs to bully Zhi Xing, huh?
Stop! I ordered Kay to do it. You can come directly to me.
Why did you do it?
The moment you left our family, you should know what would happen. If you don't want others to suffer because of you, I suggest that you come back home and become my son again.
If I can't have the freedom to choose the one I love, I'd rather be an ordinary person. I don't want to have anything to do with you.
Shut up! To maintain our family reputation, I simply want you to marry a decent girl. Is that too much to ask?
How about the dirty tricks you used against others? You're the one who disgraced our family, not me.
Tianqi, stop arguing.
Fine. You think we're disgracing you the moment you leave. You'll be deprived of the status of my second heir. From now on, don't ever use the name Zhong Tian Qi again to gain any sponsorship or benefits. Before you step outside this room, you'd better think it over.
No need for that. I can tell you right now, Mr. Zhong, I don't need any benefits from your family. I beg of you, stop all your dirty tricks against the people in Tomorrowland. Come directly to me. Leave them alone! If I could, I would give my blood and my life back to you! Ah! From now on, you and I are done forever! Let's go.
Xia Zhi Xing. You watch my son cut ties with our family. And you don't feel any guilt at all?
President, Tianqi is a man, not a puppet. He has a right to choose and make his own judgments. If he is wrong, we'll bear the consequences. But I beg of you, try to respect his choice. Please, pretty please.
Don't waste your time on him! He who puts power and interest before feelings won't understand it! Let's go.
Mr. Zhong! President.
Mr. Zhong!
Listen to me. From today on, I'm no longer Mr. Zhong of Yishan. Yishan has only one Mr. Zhong. Zhong Tianzhen! Come on. What's wrong?
Sorry, I didn't expect it to turn out like this.
Silly. Don't get upset about what my dad said.
Actually, he's right. What he's asking of his daughter-in-law isn't too much based on your family.
Don't forget, the Zhong Tian Qi you fell in love with is a mechanic at a garage. He's not the second heir of Yishan. The more we're persecuted, the higher we hold our heads. We'll live a happy life. And we're going to prove that he's wrong. Will you stand by my side in this? Our priority now is to bail Renyao out, okay?
But your money is frozen.
The car's in good condition. I'll lend you 600 grand plus 9% interest. Payment is in installments. Pay me 100 grand per month with the interest. Collect your car to pay the debt within 6 months.
6 months is too short.
Hello. I'm doing the financing, not holding any charity events. If you want to prolong the date, the interest will be doubled.
This car is worth more than that.
It's fine. I'll pawn it. My car's here for the time being. I'll get it back soon. Wait for me, baby.
But Tian Qi, it's not worth it.
Don't worry. Let's bail Renyo out first. Then we'll get the car back.
Hey, let's see how comfortable this car is.
Let's go.
Whoa!
Great! The finish and the shock absorbers are also good.
Hey! This car's made of soft aluminium alloy to reduce the weight. Sitting on it will break it.
There. Let's make this clear. As long as the car is here, it belongs to me. When you come to redeem it, I promise it will be in its original condition, right?
Let's take a ride in it.
We walked across hot stones to remove bad luck. Come. Sit down here. Did they hurt you?
No, they didn't.
Make way. Here's some freshly cooked noodles.
Well, thanks, Guanmin.
Thank you so much. If you guys didn't pay the bill, Renyo would still be in prison.
Actually, I'm to blame for this. If it weren't for my dad, things wouldn't be like this.
Tian Qi, you guys shouldn't blame yourselves. I was being greedy, agreeing to fix that car for 100 grand. It's my fault. Dad, can I eat the noodles?
Dig in.
Oh.
Uncle, why no more noodles?
Hey, be realistic, Missy. Since our bar was ordered to shut down, we don't have any income. These are the only noodles left. That trotter is borrowed from Butcher Wrong's store.
Tenchi, you don't need to feel bad because your dad froze our subsidy. Our village may be poor, but fraternity is a word in our dictionary.
Tian Qi, Zhi Xing, you can't give up. As long as you hold on to your dreams, folks here in Tomorrowland will always support you.
Guys, it's been one heck of a long day. Let's go back and rest. Okay, let's go.
Dad, but the noodles.
Take it with you.
Leave the rest to me. We don't have any more food.
Thanks, Guangmin.
But now, Hey, Zhi come here. Tell me, where did you get the money to bail Renyao out? You've been keeping secret cash from me, right? Hey, if you have money, lend me some. I really need it.
Tian Qi pawned his car in exchange for the money.
What? Are you insane? He pawned his luxury car? Hey, but it could have been sold for $2 million easily.
I pawned it for this emergency. I'm sure I'll get it back.
Oh, forget about it. Without money, what's the point of driving a sports car? It's unnecessary. You must realize, now that you've cut all ties with your family, You're just like us ordinary people who have to work hard to make money. No more Cadillacs, no more country clubs.
Uncle!
Hey, it's for your own good. Wu Renyao may not be as handsome as he is, and he does have irritable bowel syndrome, but at least he's down to earth and hardworking. Unlike him, he's no longer an heir, but an unemployed playboy. If you marry him, are you going to support him?
Don't you worry. From now on, I'll take good care of her. I won't let her suffer at all.
Tianqi! Why did you say that? If it weren't for me, he wouldn't have run away from his family. If it weren't for me, he would still be the second heir of Yishine, and he wouldn't be here listening to your nonsense. I should be blamed for this situation, not Tianqi.
Zhi Xing, I understand. I've got to look out for you. I'm afraid one day Tianqi will resent you. You fool. Think about it. He cut ties with his rich family and came to our ramshackle village. You can guarantee he won't regret it? I just want him to think it through. Either he chooses to prove to his father he can do well on his own, or he'd better give in now, before regretting it in the future. We all yearn for true love, but it can't feed us, you know? You're not a kid anymore. Think about what I said. I'm afraid one day Tianqi will resent you. He cut ties with his rich family and came to our ramshackle village. You can guarantee you won't regret it?
Tianqi, since we met, your life has been a disaster. You fell out with your dad and lost everything you owned. And now, you're stuck here with me, worrying about your next meal. Tianqi, will you regret loving me?
Anything wrong? Wait, are you crying?
There could have been millions of possibilities ahead for you. But you are stuck here with a dead end. I'm being too selfish.